Listen closely, because if you keep seeing the same person in your dreams, in your prayers, or even crossing paths with them in ways you can't explain, this is not an accident. God is showing you something, and today I need you to pay attention, because ignoring this could mean missing the very answer you've been praying for. You've been crying out to God. You've been asking for confirmation about who your spouse is, about whether you should hold on or let go. And now everywhere you turn, it feels like this same person is being placed before you. It might be in a vision, a verse that suddenly reminds you of them, or even a conversation where their name comes up when you weren't expecting it. That repetition is not meaningless. That repetition is prophetic. Stay with me until the end, because I will share with you a powerful verse that will confirm this word and strengthen your spirit. But first, I want you to hear this. God's promises are never random. He does not waste signs. If He keeps placing the same person before you, it's because He wants you to notice. He wants you to consider what you've been too afraid to believe. Now, I know your heart is weary. Some of you are asking, but how do I know if this is from God or if it's just my mind? That's why this message is for you. Because when God confirms a spouse, He doesn't just stir your emotions, He stirs your spirit. There is a peace underneath the wrestling, a quiet voice telling you to keep paying attention even when everything in the natural says it doesn't make sense. And right now, I want to invite you into something. If you're hearing this and your heart is burning, don't just listen passively. Make this a moment of faith. Go into the comments and type one word that sums up what you're believing God for right now. It might be faith. It might be confirmation. It might be patience. Whatever it is, write it down like a prophetic act. I know many of you are praying for marriage, a partner, and divine confirmation. This is why you're here, and this is why I need you to stay. Because by the end of this message, you'll see exactly why God has been showing you the same person again and again. This is not about coincidence. This is about covenant. And before we go deeper, let me say this. If this word is already stirring you, if you know this is speaking directly into your situation, I want you to subscribe and turn on notifications, because I share prophetic words, Bible verses, and encouragements that will continue to guide you. And in the description box, I've placed a playlist full of videos that will build your faith and give you more confirmation about your future spouse. After this video, go there. Don't miss it. But listen closely. Sometimes the very thing you're praying for is right in front of you, and the enemy will whisper that it's too good to be true. He will try to convince you that you're just imagining it. But God does not speak in confusion. He speaks with clarity. The repetition of this person in your spirit is not meant to torment you. It's meant to direct you. Now here's the part that may surprise you. Often when God highlights a person repeatedly, it doesn't come with fireworks or instant clarity. It comes with tension. It comes with unanswered questions. That is where many give up. They think God's silence means no, but in reality, His silence is drawing you into deeper trust. His timing is stretching your patience. And right now, you're standing at a crossroads. One path is to dismiss what God has been showing you, to say, "I'm done waiting." The other path is to lean in, to trust that if God is repeating Himself, there is a reason. Which path will you choose? Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the verse God gave me for this very message. It holds the key to why He is showing you the same person again and again. You've been asking God for confirmation, and yet you've been afraid to trust what you keep seeing. But I need you to hear me right now. When God repeats Himself, it is because He does not want you to miss it. He will keep showing you until your spirit finally aligns with His will. Think about this. How many times have you seen this person cross your mind when you weren't even praying? How many times have they appeared in your dreams, not once, not twice, but over and over again? How many times has a verse, a song, or even a random conversation made you think of them, almost like God was pressing their name into your heart? That's not an accident. That is divine persistence. That is God saying, pay attention. But here's the tension you're feeling. You don't want to wait anymore. You don't want to be wrong. You don't want to waste your heart. And I understand. The waiting feels like a wilderness. But let me remind you, the wilderness is where God builds clarity. The wilderness is where He turns a promise into preparation. Stay with me, because here is the word of God that confirms what I'm telling you. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not delay." Do you feel that? This is not about a vague hope. This is God Himself saying, if the vision keeps coming, if the word keeps repeating, then it is appointed for a time, and it will surely come to pass. Now, I want you to breathe this in. The person God keeps showing you may not look ready right now. You may not feel ready right now, but God does not confirm what He hasn't already prepared. He does not highlight a spouse without also preparing a covenant, and what He begins, He finishes. Here's the twist. Sometimes God keeps showing you the same person, not just to reveal His will, but to test your obedience. Will you trust His timing, or will you force your own? Will you wait on His whisper, or will you give in to your fear? That's where so many lose it. They confuse God's repetition with delay, when in reality, His repetition is the strongest confirmation. And right now, I want to speak directly to you. This is your moment to stop doubting. This is your moment to say, God, if you're showing me this person again and again, I choose to trust you. I choose to wait for your timing. I choose to believe that what you've spoken will not fail. Say that in your heart. Let it sink into your spirit. I know many of you are hungry for clarity, for closure, for confirmation. This is why I've created a playlist filled with prophetic words exactly like this to guide you step by step. Don't stop here. Go to the description box right after this video and watch it. Let the next word confirm what your spirit already knows. But before you go, I want you to do something bold. Go into the comments and type one word that captures what you're believing God for right now. It might be faith. It might be confirmation. It might be patience. Whatever it is, write it down like a prophetic act. God is saying, don't ignore what He's repeating. Don't dismiss the signs. Don't doubt the confirmation. He is showing you the same person again and again for a reason. His word will not return void. His promise will not expire. This is your time to trust. This is your time to believe, and this is your time to step into alignment with what God has already spoken over your life.